Okay, as you can see here, you're entering the barn. This is a beautiful old barn. We're on the middle layer right here. There's a layer atop, and then there's also a lower area for animalry or animals. As you can see, as we walk along the wall here, they've got some different things laid out into the area so that we can kind of visualize what probably could have been there at one time. You got a wagon, different, things that might have been stored in the barn at that one time. The rock work on this barn is just unbelievable. It's really, really fantastic. As we just walk around, and just kind of tour around here, they've got some plaques set up explaining what those items are. Here we've got an elevator for grain or for hay to get up into the upper lofts. This is just a display here. Up here a little bit, they've got a line with a television talking about the burning of the prairie. There's a few seats there that you can sit down and kind of watch the video as you go through here. Pretty interesting about how Mother Nature versus thunderstorms and man to keep the prairie active. This window here, as you're looking out through the window, it just goes out into the barnyard. It's a beautiful country down here, the Flint Hills. And as we turn around here, you can turn around and see they've just got some other displays in here. But that pretty well wraps up the barn. I did go downstairs, but unfortunately it was so dark down there, the camera really didn't do it justice. So if you get down to the barn, make sure you go down these steps here on the right and check it out. All right, we are here at the house now. It's a beautiful old house. It had been redone and made up as a, just beautiful. The landscaping is beautiful. So we'll just walk inside here and we've got displays all across this whole area here. And as you look around, this is kind of the mud room, as I would call it. I'm not sure if they call it a mud room or not, but anyway. And we peek into a room there, but this goes into the dining room. And the dining room is obviously all wood floors, beautiful wood floors. It kind of represents what you can expect to see in a dining room of that era. This now is going into the parlor. And I may not have the right names for these, but a parlor is what I would call it. It's a sitting room, maybe for sewing, hobbies, whatever. This goes into a foyer. Now you notice there's no door here. That's just a window. We're still up quite a ways on that side of the building. And here's a living room. It's got a small table in it, some different furniture, a desk. Maybe they use this as the office since it's just off the mud room. And they would use that to conduct their daily business. And we go back out and we're back here in the mud room again. We'll go back into the dining room, and then we're going to sneak over here, and we are going up these stairs. And this old banister staircase, I would imagine as many people have walked up and down this staircase, that it being in this good a shape is amazing. And of course, the state of Kansas and the federal government obviously maintain it quite a bit. Here's a small bedroom. I can't imagine what it would take to heat this house back in the 1800s. Obviously, wood stoves or cattle dung stoves for heat. And we're back out here. And we'll take us into a little small bedroom. Still bigger than the bedroom I have, but in relationship to this house, it's small. We've done a beautiful job with restoring the woodwork, the paper, wallpaper on the house. And we'll walk into this other room. It's again another bedroom. I'm not sure that bed would be too comfortable for me or not, but you can give it a try if you want. I wouldn't. And we will back out of here. And we'll go into the lavatory. I'm not sure this is how representative this would have been back in the 1880s. It looks like a fairly modern tub there to me, but and toilet, because you'll see later in the video where they actually have an outhouse outside. So this it's hard telling what this room might have been originally for. Maybe it was planned for a washroom, but somehow I don't think so. Anyway, moving on. We're going to move on down here, and we're going to go back down these stairs. And be careful the old man doesn't fall here. But it's a wonderful house. I always enjoy it. I've been down here a couple of times, and I always enjoy going through it. Last time I was down here, it was not in as good a shape as it is now. So we're going to go on down. This will take us back down to the bottom level, and then we're going to go back down even further. And this will take us to the kitchen. And this is another bathroom, washroom. It just takes us into the prep area for the kitchen and right on into the cellar. And this is a fantastic rock cellar. Keystone rock work. It's a little humid in there. They had a fan on. That's what you might be hearing. And they've got some sample canned goods there. And then this other part is, I think this is probably the cold room, maybe. I don't know for sure. This is an exit to the outdoors. This is not very tall in here. This is, this is a shower. So this may be the actual mud room, because there are shower heads up along the wall here. And so, and it's concrete floor. So it may be that, and this goes back into what I call a cave. It's a little dark in here, but it's just another cellar. And we'll back out of here. Interesting old home. I'm kind of a nosy person, so I would like to kind of dig around more, but they've got areas roped off where you're not supposed to go. And so anyway, and then we're going to go back down, and this is the entrance to the front of the house. This is the front door here. So this would be the parlor, or the meeting room, or the entertainment room. It's a beautiful, spacious spot. Beautiful woodwork. And going over to again, another entertainment room. This may be where, they play their music, or who knows what. It's a big house. Alrighty. Well, that about does the house. We're going to go back up the staircase here, and I'm trying to get that sign focused into where you could read it a little bit. Still working with this 360 camera, trying to understand how it works and what have you. And here, back into the dining room. Check this room out just real quick one more time, just a quick glance. And then we are exiting the back door to go see the smokehouse. Yes, they actually have a limestone smokehouse out here. It's a little hard to see into it because of the daylight and the background darkness with the camera, but I think we've got a good representation of what it actually looks. This little concrete base here, that's the roof of the root cellar that we were in downstairs. And this over here to the right is the smokehouse. And we'll go up here and we'll stick the camera in the door for you, so you can see what is what. Got some hams hanging there from the rafters, supposedly. There you go. All right, the last stop on this trip is the